Hi guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 3 of Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, or Hoshi no Samidare. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and join me in this great adventure. Okay, in the previous episode, we understood that Grandpa is sick, and I hope that Yuhi is going to visit him. And at the same time, we got in touch with this concept of chains more and more. Let's see what's going to happen today. Are you ready to join me with these? Check it out. So he is going to visit Grandpa, right? Mm. And maybe he's right. Yuhi, maybe he's right. Okay. In fact, she contacted him last time. Yeah, what about his parents? I mean, exactly. They died. What the F? Okay. Maybe he just wanted to protect you, Yuhi. No, Yuhi. I agree. I agree with the lizard. Oh my, finally, I was waiting for this moment. Oh, yes. Maybe he's going to warn him. Look, okay. Oh no, he's going to die. Ah, okay. Oh my, no, I think he should have listened till the end. Mm. He couldn't see the lizard. What's that? Oh no, look, now the golem, now. I mean, the princess is not coming over there, so what do we do? I think Grandpa will save him, yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Look if it happens. No, no, something has to happen now, okay? Or maybe he will confront the golem by himself instead of running. Let's face it. Okay. No, 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 no. Grandpa is coming. That's right. What does that mean once again? Oh. No! But what does that mean once again? Does this mean that he was alive in another life, for example? That he died already other times? And where's the lizard now? No! Yeah. Okay, let's see what he sees. But it's always a chain. And that's wrong. No, she used you, it's different. Oh, don't say no. Oh no, it's another kind of a pact, actually. Oh, okay. Oh, so she has to kiss you. Oh, oh! Could he make it? I know. Please, Grandpa! I'm knock, look, maybe Grandpa by sacrificing because of him. Eh, what's wrong? Why? Oh no, look. Eh. But maybe he can try to do what he did at that time that when he was trying to save the princess. Yeah, exactly. Whoa. Oh. Oh. No. No. No, no. He's dead? No, don't tell me, please. No, say the last words. Look. Say the last things. I wanted to. No, I wanted that he's saying something. Okay. No, 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 no. No, I thought that he was saying something. No, of course not. Yeah. 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 I think so too. That's why he wanted to protect you, I guess. He was afraid to lose you too. Oh, that's so great. What? I mean, uh, but wait, I didn't understand. So Grandpa now is fine. But by saving Grandpa, he sacrificed himself because he made this knight's pact, right? Yeah, but you will lose your life somehow. In fact, who's that? Okay. What does that mean? Oh! Okay. So there is another knight. And he's devoted to the princess too because he was calling her princess, so. What does that mean? Maybe they are connected somehow. So maybe it's not the princess that is the Lucifer, but somebody else? Mm. Because somebody wants to kill, this mage wants to kill her, so. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Oh, okay. So this man is quite strong. Eh. We needed to know more about him. I don't think that his level can be compared with his. Exactly. What? Ah, okay. Oh. Oh no, now. Oh. I don't think this is good. Mm. Oh no, look, I think this is wrong. Look, somehow the lizard was correct, but I don't understand why the lizard wanted to tell him that he was wrong, and by doing this, it means that he went against the princess. Okay, guys, I was wrong because I was thinking so many things about this meeting between Yuhi and his grandpa, but things were a little bit different. But first of all, I wanted to say that it was really nice to see the background story of Yuhi. So finally, we understand why he thinks that grandpa is guilty, why he thinks that he doesn't like him, what happened to his parents. Because yeah, I was asking myself the same thing. I mean, why his parents were not there surrounding him, and finally we know that his parents are gone. I mean, they are dead for some circumstances, and we also understand why grandpa wanted to protect him by locking him like this, because as soon as grandpa heard that he wanted to become a detective like his father, and then his father was dying because of his partner, and that means that he was betrayed, then grandpa started believing that everyone surrounding him could have been a traitor and he could have been betrayed. So that's why he was condemning even Yuhi's life because of this, because of his thoughts. And he made a huge mistake, that's right. But at the same time, I don't see these malevolent instincts of grandpa. I mean, I know that he made a mistake by trying to lock him down like he did, and by not let him have a sort of a relationship with anybody. I mean, Yuhi was forced for 10 years to be like a hermit. I mean, he couldn't even talk to others, or even if he could talk to others, there was always this shield protecting him. So Yuhi knew that he couldn't trust anybody, etc., etc. And all these things could create a lack of experience, because what happens now, it's even worse, I guess. I mean, now that Yuhi is independent and he can start all of the relationships he wants, by not being able to learn throughout the 10 years, he made a mistake already, because Look, I don't trust this princess. I don't like her sincerely, no matter how cute she might seem. Everything that is happening since she met Yuhi condemned Yuhi automatically to something even worse. And we know that there is this pact between her and him. And this pact is not something good, especially now that this pact becomes bigger and bigger because of the kiss that she was giving him. You know that kiss is another way to start a pact with the devil, and it's something crazy. I mean, I think that Yuhi will realize sooner or later he was making the hugest mistake. And I think that right now he knows that he is the right shoulder of Lucifer, but he still doesn't know what this means until he will reach a certain point, because now everything seems to be okay. I mean, nothing risky, no dangerous moments except for the golems moments, but I think that right now we are just facing the appetizers, and the more we will go on, the more this story will become sadder, as much as I was telling you already many times, and Yuhi will face the curse that he's put into. And that's why I think that Grandpa, no matter the mistake he made, he was also trying to warn Yuhi. But let me tell you honestly, what Grandpa did was wrong, because the more you try to be overprotective, the more the person you're protecting is not experiencing anything, as much as I was telling you. So Grandpa condemned Yuhi to make other mistakes later, and in fact that's what happened. So I think that even if Grandpa tried to protect him, then at the end of the day, this protection didn't guarantee him any sort of a protection, because now he is the right hand of Lucifer, and that's wrong. I mean, Yuhi has to find a way to go out from this pact, but I don't think that it will be so simple. Then, when Yuhi was meeting his grandpa, I was imagining another sort of dialogue. I mean, I was imagining that he was recognizing the lizard, for example, and then that he could tell him before dying some important sentences. That is one of the usual things that are happening in these moments, but both of these things didn't happen. But at least Grandpa could realize that now Yuhi is different, because he has found somebody. He could see it from his eyes, and he could even see that he could gain strength. So actually, Grandpa, I still believe that he knows something, or that he is not the usual Grandpa we know or we imagine. I don't know, but I had the feeling that he knows something as soon as he met him and he explained all these things. The fact that he wanted to apologize, I think that that was really awesome, even if I can agree and I can understand Yuhi's point of view, when he's saying, do you think that just by apologizing I can erase 10 years of my existence? Of course, it's impossible and it will never happen, but I think that it's already a great step forward that the grandpa said that he was sorry, because after 10 years and after experiencing 9 or 6 months with Yuhi's aunt and her family, he could understand that what he was doing to Yuhi was wrong. And I think it's already a step forward, even if, of course, these can't erase what happened. But for Yuhi, even if he didn't want to admit to himself that that was already a step forward, it made sense later when he recognized that his grandpa was about to die, and he couldn't he couldn't deny his feelings that he was feeling throughout all that time. So I think that even Yuhi understood that maybe grandpa behaved wrongly in that way, because he was afraid to lose him too. As much as he lost probably, I think that was his son. I mean, Yuhi's father was grandpa's son. So I think that as soon as he remembered that he told grandpa, I want to become a detective too, like my father, grandpa was just afraid. to lose him, or he was afraid that even Yuhi could have suffered as much as his father. Yeah, I can't find the grandpa so guilty, to be honest, but at the same time I can understand the mistakes that he made on Yuhi, because Yuhi was just the victim of his thoughts and his convictions. People shouldn't do on others what they fear. People shouldn't be the victims of other people's thoughts. And even if you're afraid of something, these shouldn't pass on other people. These shouldn't make other people suffering because of your fears, because of what you experienced. On the contrary, you should help these people understanding your fears in another way. And you should talk more, you should communicate, you should express your fears, and you should let the other person in front of you understand how fragile you are. But this doesn't mean that they can also become fragile too. I think that there was just a lack of communication between the two. But the fact that Grandpa, before ending his life somehow, okay, he's still alive, but by having other chances to experience other stuff, it's never too late to experience them. I mean, you still have time to understand your mistakes, to repair them, not erasing what happened. That is the best way to be honest with yourself and with the person in front of you. So I think that was really awesome, even if, guys, at a certain point, Yuhi was making this pact, even with the lizard, because the lizard was calling this the Knight's Pact. And by doing this, Yuhi will be cursed forever, because even the lizard said, let's prepare ourselves to die together. And at the same time, we know that the lizard could save Grandpa. Does this mean that Yuhi sacrificed himself for the sake of Grandpa? I think that once he was crying and he was doing what he was doing with this pact, already makes you understand how Yuhi suffered for real. Instead of putting this fake smile for the first time, he was able to release his feelings and to cry hard and to ask the lizard to protect the Grandpa. I think that was really nice, but at the same time, that means that he is cursed forever. So there's another type of chain. And as much as I was telling you in the previous episode that that's not something good. I mean, the fact that Yuhi wants to pass from one chain to another one, and the fact that he said that he wanted to be chained because he doesn't want to take responsibility for himself or for what he wants to do, for the decisions he is going to make. That's really disgusting. I mean, that's not nice. And that's why he's making another mistake. If you are chained till a certain period of your time, of your life, the thing that makes you feel happier is not having chains. So I don't understand Yuhi's behavior at this point, because if I were Yuhi and I know that now the chains can be gone, I don't need other chains. This lack of responsibility will pay a great effect on him, and that's why I think that this thing is not good at all. As much as, guys, we noticed in this episode that the lizard at a certain point said something good for Yuhi as a good suggestion. But this thing was going against the princess principles, because of course she wants to crash the world, but at the same time the lizard was suggesting him that by hating the entire world, it's something wrong to do, and it's going to let him suffer. Yeah, and we also know that the lizard doesn't remember anything about what happened before, so what if the lizard is going against the princess? Maybe. And if that's so, I agree with that, because I don't like this princess at all. The lizard was saying, we will die once again, or something like that. What does that mean? Does this mean that Yuhi was already cursed since the beginning, and he doesn't even know how many times he died already? Or he's trying already to try to repair stuff? I don't know what this means. There are so many questions about this story so far, that makes me want to go ahead because it's quite good, to be honest. Plus, now we have this new character coming, and he is also talking to Samidare as a princess, but at the same time, he seems to be stronger than all of them, as if he's training, or as if he maybe is under another Lucifer, I mean another princess or another prince at this point, and maybe later they are going to fight one against the other one. I mean, we don't know, but we know that this new character appearing has a dog who is similar with the lizard, so each night is having next to them these animal or this entity that is possessing this animal form, and they are all struggling for something. So let's see if they both wanted to destroy the world, they both want, or they wanted to destroy, yes, in this case this new character wants to destroy the hammer. But we know that, yeah, even the princess wants to destroy the hammer, but later she wants to crash the world. Is this new character having the same opinion, or is he going against it? I mean, let's see. But by fighting against the princess, we know that he's stronger. I mean, he seems to be stronger than her, but maybe it's just appearance, maybe it's just the beginning, because later we will see. Last but not least, I don't like this devotion that Yuhi has towards this princess, because as much as I was telling you in the previous episode, she's just a representation of something evil. Something that has good appearance, the girl that wants to kiss him, the pact that was made even in episode 1, I mean, all these things that I simply don't like. I hope that Yuhi one day will realize the mistake he made by becoming the right hand of Lucifer, and he is going to go against it. Never say never, maybe even the lizard might help him in this, who knows. Okay guys, let's see what's going to happen next time with episode 4 of Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, or Hoshi no Samidare. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.